Okay, this is my bonus sushi recipe. I'm making this one for a friend of mine here on the tube. His name is Sean. He runs a channel called Sean's Food, and he makes some pretty interesting food. And I thought that I would make this recipe because Sean lives in England. And so I'm going to make a very special form of sushi called English sushi. And I know by the time he heard me say that, he probably spilled his tea in his lap. And then he dropped his crumpet on the floor, and before he could get the crumpet, the dog got it, and he's probably saying to himself, what the bloody hell is English sushi? Well, what it really actually is English breakfast sushi is what I make. And I make it all the time. And what it consists of is a couple of essential breakfast recipes that are really liked in England. One of those is kippers, or kippered herring. It's smoked herring. It's delicious. If you've never had kippers, try it. And eggs. They enjoy kippers and eggs in England. And I found that kippers and eggs makes a lovely sushi. So I thought, in favor of Sean, I'm going to make my famous English breakfast sushi. So here we go. I wet my hands, and I grab a pile of sushi rice, and onto the mat it goes. All right, spread it out thin. Might even need a little more. Well, we'll see. Okay. Yeah, and then you just a little more over here. And I cover basically the whole sheet. Okay. This one I will roll by hand without a mat. Usually the only time I use a mat is when I make uramaki with the rice on the outside. Any other time, rice on the inside, I just do it by hand. All right, I always leave, like I've said before, about an inch at the end to seal it off. All right, so there it is, your nori sheet covered with rice. That's the easy part. Now, kippers and eggs. Here are some loosely scrambled eggs. Okay, just a loose scramble. Okay, and here it is, kippered herring. Kippers, oh my God. If you've never had kippers, if you've never had kippered herring, you got to try kippered herring, man. It's the best. Sean knows what I'm talking about. There it is. But we're not done yet. We're going to shake a little bit of white pepper. I like white pepper, so I'm going to shake a lot. Okay? And a little bit of dill, because dill goes with eggs. And dill is delicious. I'll get a little more on the rice here. That's it. Then we just grab our sheet, bring it to the center, tuck it in, roll, okay, roll, and then, as I always say, I wet the end of the nori just a little bit to get it to seal. I roll right on top of it, drag it back. Now let it sit for a second. Okay, oops, little piece came out on the end. That's all right. Okay, we let that sit. We find the pieces that we're going to discard. There. Turn this puppy over. Dip our blade again. Find the piece where we're going to discard because it didn't make it all the way. There we go. Now, wet the blade again. And we cut it right in half. Okay. So, wet the blade again. One piece is going to be a little bit bigger than the other, so I'm going to do these separately. Like so. Okay. Hope the dog didn't get the whole crumpet because I know you're probably hungry. Okay. There it is. 6 pieces of English breakfast sushi. Kippers and eggs. An English favorite. Hope you like it, Sean. See you on my next video.